Galilee and I are flipping. We flipped 3 times, and now we're sitting and waiting for a portal to open. We've been asked to come to a meeting to give an update on Earth, which actually is what I was trying to. My intention was to get information about what's going on the planet and the unbelievable clown world we're living in right now. The insanity has gotten off the charts. And my favorite expression is, the shit show is just hitting the fan. Just hitting the fan. So, here we go. The portal just opened. And we're going into the portal, a wormhole. I can tell by how bumpy it is. It's a bumpy ride. I'm jolting. Oh, this is a long portal. Or long wormhole. Portal is the opening. The wormhole is the hole that we go through, the tunnel kind of thing. Oh, okay, we just came out. We're needing to do all of these diversions to block the signal so that nobody can track where I'm going. No one on Earth, anyway. Oh, here we go again. Oh, we just flipped again. This would be the 4th time. Oh, Kili, are we almost there? You sound like a 2-year-old. Yes, I do. How do you know that? I guess I hadn't laughed yet today. They needed me to laugh. Oh, okay. We're in stillness. Are we still between time? No. I don't see anything. It's okay, Karen. All is well. We're just in between dimensions right now. I thought you said the meeting was in our dimension. It's in space continuum, time continuum dimension, not Earth dimension. Oh, okay. Guys, I'm still not exactly sure what that is. I just know it feels different. So, oh, we're moving again. Thank you for being so brilliant in your ability to do this. Gilly, I'm so thankful for that. Oof. And I trust 1,000,000,000%, which is why I can do this, guys. Okay. Oh, now we're in space. Now I can see things. Now I see distant stars, and we're in the dark with stars out there. And there's a ship. Is that where we're headed? Yes, it is. I had to wait for it to arrive. Gotcha. You're going to be joining us we're going into the cargo hold? Yes. I will be well taken care of while you're in a meeting. Good. You deserve it. Okay. We are floating into the cargo hold. They just detected us. And they're opening the bay. All right. What I want to share with everyone is when I went to the other side to meet my team and God before I got on Gilly to come here, a reptilian being, very prominent reptilian being, came to talk with me. At first I thought it was Commander Z, because of the stance and the confidence level, a lot of the, I could tell that I was with a leader kind of personality. And his name is Lieutenant Razmann. And he was with a white saber-toothed tiger. Oh my God, what a magnificent being. Huge, huge. He gave me his paw to shake. Dear God, it was like 3 times my hand. And they asked me to come to this meeting now, because, which surprised me, because usually we can transport through time to go, back or forward wherever we need to go for a meeting. So that was intriguing. We are now in the cargo hold, and there they are. Hello, Lieutenant Razmann. Namaste. Namaste to you and all of those listening. And hello, Toorey. You are just magnificent. I heard you talk about me. Thank you. You're welcome. You're welcome. Oh, a hug. Yes, I would love a hug. I understand you like felines. I do. I very much do. I miss my little girl. Yes. Yes, I can tell. All right. Come with me. We want to get you to that meeting. I'm sorry that Commander Z didn't come to meet me. He usually does. He was wrapped up in meetings and asked me to come in his place. I'm honored that you initially thought I was him. We are all honored by his presence and his friendship and his leadership. So it was quite an honor to be compared to him. You do have that same regal confidence and authoritative stance. So he's taught you well, or you've learned well. Both are, I'm sure, true. Yes, they are. Thank you. Okay, we're going up a ramp. Gilly's being well taken care of, blowing me a kiss. And, I have to go through one of those cold room cleansing things. Okay. Wow, this one doesn't seem as bone-chilling as before. Okay, now the shrink wrap, the biofilm. This is just such fascinating technology, guys. I wish I could draw it. I wish I could show what I'm going through. I just don't have the ability. But I can express it. Okay, door open, yay, I can get out. Aha, I see you are not a fan of the cold chamber. No. So basically, is this like, it's just sending a freezing temperature to me to freeze anything and kill anything? Yes. Be the same if you dove into water that's minus Fahrenheit. No, thank you. No, thank you. This is okay. I can deal with this. Good. Guys, I have no desire to do that. These people who dive into that ice cold water, oh dear Lord, I think I'd have a heart attack. I'll take this over that. Yeah, I'm good. All right, I'm running to keep up with Lieutenant Razmann. He walks like Commander Z as well, and is about the same height, about 18 feet tall. I am 17, but close. And I am shorter than Toorey. Toorey is taller than me. I'm 5'2". Toorey is taller than me. I feel like I am the size of an elf next to these two beings. Or a dwarf. Yeah. I'm tiny. Maybe like tiny little people status right now. All right, we're turning into a conference room. And there they are. Aw, Galilee. Hello, Curry. I was just wondering where you guys were, that I hadn't met you. We were also involved in those meetings, Karen, so Lieutenant Razmann was able to come get you. Thank you so much. Namaste. Oh, he's kneeling and doing the namaste, taking my hands. Commander Zillion taught me well. Yes, he did, my friend. Thank you. I'm honored to be called friend. We will see you after the meeting. Thank you. He is taking his leave, and I'm getting hugs from the other two. Hi. Goodness gracious, we have missed you, Karen. We have missed you. We are very much hoping that you can recreate your world and schedule to be doing this more frequently. I would like that. I miss this. I just need my world to de-stress. That will help immensely. It will help to distress from pain as well, Karen. You'll feel so much better after your surgery. To everyone listening, I just learned Friday, it is a Sunday today, that I have to have a hip replacement surgery. I have bone-on-bone pain. So that's what's been slowing me down. And it's very interesting, in talking to someone yesterday, what I realized is, for a long while I felt stuck, that I couldn't move forward. And I've been doing everything possible to get unstuck emotionally, spiritually, writing the book, working on the book, and I've got over 100 pages, guys. I'm so thrilled with what it's turning out to be. But it was painful to literally move forward. And it hit me yesterday. You know, what came first, the chicken or the egg? Well, this is the egg talking right now. Literally, my hip is stuck physically, which is preventing me from moving forward in every other way. So the surgery and getting a new hip joint, a new bone and socket, will allow me to physically move forward. It's fascinating. I'd never thought of it that way before, but that's literally what's going on. So I'm super psyched that I can finally move forward and hike and bike and dance again, which I haven't been able to do. So thank you, Curry. I am hoping too that it will free me up with time and energy, and especially energy, that I'm not dealing with pain all the time. Okay, so now, what is this meeting about? Guys, can you fill us in on what is happening here? Yes, Karen. What is going on is an evaluation of what to do next to support Earth and the other worlds that are being tyrannized, enslaved, tyrannized. I don't think that's a word, but you guys get the gist of it. Going under tyranny and enslavement, whether it be from the reptilians, whether it be from AI, or both, or other sources. Yikes, I thought well, actually, it's the Dracos. The Dracos and the AI were the worst combination. There are others. Oh, yes, there are others. It is a universe of duality, Karen. But there's planets that aren't in duality, like Arturia, right? Yes, they've ascended. They hold, because the people have ascended, they hold the entire state of the planet in a field of energy that harm can't affect. It just can't even attach because they don't have attractor points. And that's the whole reason that humanity is being asked right now so powerfully. And the astrological alignments are set to pound a frequency to the Earth's surface and all beings to break down and get through any of their fears and traumas. Because once you release the fears and traumas, you don't have the connector points. Aha. Oof. I'm going to keep working on mine. Unfortunately, guys, I still have some. And yeah, we are all in this boat together. But let's work on it together, because the more that we walk through our fear and our trauma, and the more that we can love who we are and who we are not, then we stand in unconditional love, which will affect Mother Earth and all beings on the planet. Exactly, Karen. That's exactly right. All right. Oh, the meeting's coming to order. Okay. Lieutenant Razmann speaking first. Order, order. Thank you all for attending today. We are grateful for all of your attendance. We know that some of you had conflicts, but you worked it out to be here anyway. We find that there is a constant change of balance going on the planets that we are observing and working with. We have invited the different council members and federations here today to assist us, as well as representatives from each of the planets that are in question. We wish to serve others that are in enslavement, because the more that we assist all of you to release the tyrannical enslavement, the more that we release our people as well. We are in this boat with you. We are enslaved by our own species as well. And we have been working for decades now to shift that. As you know, Commander Zillion was our renegade lieutenant that changed everything. I am honored to work with him. I am honored to present him. He has created what are now 35 bases throughout this universe and one other universe. As many of you are aware, some of you are not, they are bases that have mixed species. Something that 20 years ago could have never happened. We are thrilled with our ascension process, and we wish to assist all of your worlds with its ascension process. Also, your planets. You each come from a planet that has been greatly challenged by the tyrannical enslavement and their practices. We are working with all of you individually and would like to get a collective consensus as to where your process is at this time. We will be meeting with each one of you to learn how we can assist and how we can support what is going on in your worlds. There's clapping and cheering. I don't think I've ever experienced that in one of these meetings before, that people were clapping and cheering. Woo, that's wonderful. I now present to you Commander Zillion. Oh my gosh, guys. People are standing and cheering and applauding. I'm joining. Yay! Woo-hoo-hoo. Okay. Oh my gosh. He is loved everywhere, isn't he? Yes, he is, Karen. You're not the only one who feels that way about him. Oh, wow. He deserves this. What an honor. He is on his knees bowing in namaste. Oh, you taught him that. Well, he kind of created it with me. Oh, it's so wonderful to see this and see the recognition that he is getting. He deserves it. He deserves this. If only I had the recording, guys, of when I met him in 2011 and the change in both of us since then. Unfortunately, I don't have that. It was on somebody else's show. Namaste to all of you, my friends. I am honored. And I feel the same about you that you feel about me. Know that those feelings are mutual. I have seen every single one of you stand up to the tyranny, step forward in courage, and serve with honor and integrity. I am humbled and honored to work with each of you. 2 words that I didn't even know what they meant before meeting all of you. You have taught me so much. And I am thrilled that I can bring such a skilled team. All my bases are so filled with talent and intelligence and advanced thinking. They're analytical, they're cooperative and collaborative consciousnesses that come together to communicate and create new possibilities in our universes. I am thrilled. 20 years ago, I would have never expected I would be here right now. But you have all helped to create this. And this meeting today shows the power, the synergistic power of collaboration. We have advanced so greatly because we're collaborating. That would have never happened if we kept our individuality and our individual opinions separate. Thank you all for accomplishing this feat with me. We need to cheer ourselves on because we've done amazing things and we've had amazing advancements. The light kosha food energy has been expanded. It is in so many planetary systems now. We have been able to continually introduce it. Some planets in small ways, others in large ways. But it is expanding. It is growing, and the potentials are infinite. I thank you all for being here today. We are going to be meeting with each of you in your own groups to discuss what is happening. But let me show you a presentation I put together from what I know at this point. He's flipping through some slides. The one that's prevalent for everyone is this one. I'm seeing a chart, guys. It's a chart of planetary systems. You can see where this chart is going with what is happening on the planets. We have some planets that are in turmoil right now. There's very few of these ascension plans that are going smoothly. That was to be expected. That's not unusual. We understand that, and we are prepared for that. We have some, though, that are on the brink of a destruction that we need to work with individually. We're going to be focusing on that today with those groups. So that is something that I wanted to point out. And you can see it here on this chart. Galilee. Isn't that Earth on there? Is that Earth? Yes. So we're one of the ones that's on a brink? Yes. Are you surprised? No. No, I'm not. Okay. He's circling multiple different planets. These are the ones we're the most concerned about, and we will address first with our assistance and making changes. Earth was one of those guys. Okay. So, we will be working with these charts and this information individually. I wanted to show that as a heads up to the people in those locations that we need to do some work. So thank you all. I look forward to talking with you individually. Namaste for now. We will come back together for a general assembly afterwards and answer any questions people have. Okay. All right. So, Galilee and Toorey. I'm not surprised that this is the case at all. How is this going to work? Commander Z. Hello, my friend. You deserve those accolades. I am so thrilled that everyone else is recognizing how amazing you are and how much you've grown. And we started it, didn't we? We did. My dear friend, it's good to see you. It is great to see you. And I wanted to work with you first, since we worked together first. I'm so thrilled. Okay, follow me. I want to take you to another conference room. All right, we are running to keep up with him. How amazing it would be to have 18, like well, he's 18 feet tall, so his legs have to be at least 8 feet tall. They are much taller than me. Twice my height, maybe? No, 1.5. Yeah, about 8 feet. 7.5 to 8 feet. Okay, we are in another room. Okay, and hello, Lieutenant Razmann. Hello, namaste. I am so glad you met my friend, Lieutenant Razmann. He has been, what would you say, Karen, right-hand assistant? Left hand, whatever. He has been an amazing assistant. He's learned well. Yes, he has. I want him to start working with Earth. I would love to be that person, but the point person, but you know how busy I am running the bases. I do. I'm honored that you take the time to see me when you can. Always. That will never change. But however, in this case, I need Lieutenant Razmann to start working with Earth. We are committing individuals to all the different planets that are in a brink state. They are at a brink, and we need to push them over the edge towards ascension. Please, any help you can give, we need it. From the reports I've seen, you do. How are you staying sane these days, Karen? Not well. Not very well. Any suggestions on sanity? Work with Lieutenant Razmann. Send out a plea for some sanity. I'll send you back the vibrations. You're on. You are on. I am taking you up on that, buddy. Good. You should. But Lieutenant Razmann is laughing. He's shaking his head. Why are you shaking your head? I have never heard someone get away with calling him buddy. This is new for me. Commander Z is just laughing. She was my first. He's looking at me. She was my first buddy. Lieutenant Razmann, do you know what a buddy is? I'm suspect that I do. Good friend, best friend, support system, best bud, best friend. Okay, I understand now. Good. Because I'm honored when she calls me that. All right, onward to Earth. There are some serious complications happening right now on Earth. And we'd like to address them. Okay. How? What help do you need? What support do you need? What do we need to do to assist with this? The easiest solution is the one you've heard over and over and over again. It sounds like a silly answer. I know it does. And yet, there's so much power behind it. If people only understood the power behind the difference of thought. And Karen, I've seen some reports about you, and you have been slipping. Every time you say, if there's a world in 2 years, if the United States still exists in 2 years, you are actually feeding the breakdown. of the planet. When you do your mass meditations, when you send the bubbles of violet flame, I think is how you say it, bubbles of violet flame surrounding everything, that only love can enter and exit, and anything coming to harm rapidly ricochets back to its source and implodes. That's how you're going to heal your planet. Because you are redirecting the harmful energies. If you feed into the, I don't know about this, and how hideous is that, and blah, 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 and these people are wrong and that's right. When you speak that way, you feed it. Again, we know that you've heard this a gazillion times. That there is so much power in this. We wish to remind everyone. You're on the brink. You can tip the scales by the way you speak. That's the number one most important thing that you can do. Because when you step into that mode, you step into observer mode. Observer is like the person in the balcony looking down on the stage. They're not involved on the stage. They're just observing. When you are the anger, when you are not sure how things are going to turn out, worried, prepping, planning, you are on stage in the battle. It's so crucial for all beings on your planet right now to stay in the observer balcony mode, creating the visions for what you want. The more you create, the greater you will impact human mass consciousness, the mass consciousness of humanity. Critical, crucial. You've heard it a million times. We would also like you to know Lieutenant Razmann is going to be working with a fleet of ships. Take it away, Lieutenant Razmann. Okay. There's a screen coming up. Okay. So there's a fleet of their ships surrounding Earth. Now, what about all the other ships from all the other beings? Andromeda Council has their members on these ships as well, Karen. Galilee is saying. We are collaborating with them. They are working with us. So there's teams on each of these ships that are Palladian, Arcturian, Syrian, Andromedan. That word was getting stuck. Andromedan. Beings all on these ships. There's some Lyrians. We have different species. There's a few other planetary systems, but that's what you need to know. We're collaborating and we're utilizing tools and resources and learning from each other's history as to what is the best way to support Earth at this time to help you get over the brink of what's going on. You're right. It is really to put it in your words, a shit show, and the shit is hitting the fan. Now, the key to this is, though, when it hits the fan, is it going to fly out or is it going to be absorbed and dissipate? And that's where we come in, and that's where you come in. If you help us alchemize it, yeah, all the lies are coming up. The truth is being exposed. Yes, that has to happen. But we need to keep transmuting it. We need to keep transmuting it and be the alchemists right now for the planet. Because if the shit hits the fan and all that negativity spews out, think about it. It's fine particles. It's fine particles everybody breathes in. So anything that you cleaned up, any toxins you cleaned up, you're breathing back in. Not good. Not good. That's the molecular structure for what's happening right now, molecularly. And that's where we need cooperation to alter this. We can assist. We can send vibrational frequencies. We can put boots on the ground and mingle in to assist. But we can't do this for humanity. Humanity has to do it for itself. Your mass meditations, huge, Karen, huge. If you can get back to those every day, that would be great. And do the 10, 15 minute. Doesn't have to be a long time. And those listening, if you can incorporate that into your day, that is a huge assistance. Because when you do that, you affect the crystal grids on the planet. You affect all of the benevolent beings so that everything then gets triggered. And there's the alchemy. That's the alchemy that sends out the different thought waves and the thought patterns and will totally shift what's going on the planet. Each of you can do this. Yes, we can do this. We can work with all of you and assist in getting this to happen. I know that I have to step up to the plate and do better this time around. I've slipped because they have us on that rat wheel that we just keep going around and around and around, and you get so bogged under you don't even have time to think. But it's time that we take those breaks and we start to do that. So I'm in. Very good. We are glad to hear that. Now, we would like to show you something else. There's a new chart coming up. Is that the vibration of mass consciousness? Yes, it is. It's over 50%. Yes, it is. What is that? 54, 53? 53.5%. This is the brink you are at. This is why we're able to put the ships around. This is why we're able to have this conversation with you today, because the eclipse that happened on April 8th made a huge difference. As you reported in your last show, the eclipse was not the super full moon eclipse. It was a new moon eclipse. But you were coming off of the super full moon eclipse energy of March. And that had everything coming to the surface, all your fears, all your trials and tribulations, all in your face. And then the new moon eclipse of the 8th totally created a shift for your planet. Now, they tried to stop that from happening. They tried to create the fear. That's why we had the ships all around you. That's why we were beaming the energy. That's why we've been working with the meditative groups so much. It's because that was a pivotal day on the planet. if you had all bought into the fear, it could have squashed this clean slate. It's almost like this washed people clear. If you did the work, it washed away the old. And you have a new beginning. It's a new beginning to move forward on. This is crucial. Use it. You got, mass consciousness got to 53.5%. Could it back down? Could something happen to make it go back down? Yes. And that's the reason for this conversation. Hold the field, hold the space for everyone. Do your meditations, create the positive thoughts, create the world and you envision. Sit in the observer seats and look at the stage. Don't get in the battle. And you will hold this field. And as long as it's over 50%, we can continue to work with you. We can continue to support that. What about the wars that are going on, Commander Z? What about all of the stuff that's happening and the possibility of nuclear war? Are the galactics going to stop that from happening? Galilee is answering. We have in many ways stopped nuclear war because mass consciousness is not in agreement. However, it doesn't change the fact that something could happen on the planet if you all get triggered enough to dive back into the battle. That would be the energy that could create the nuclear explosion. Do everything you can to hold the field of love consciousness on the planet. That is the most important thing that you can do right now, because you will keep this graph above 50%. We can continue to support everyone, and you can thrive and grow from there. That's what you need to know. That's what's crucial. That's what's important. Yes, we agree. That is where the difference will happen and how you can all powerfully step forward and assist us and collaborate with us. This is the collaboration. Hold the field. Alchemize all the stuff that's happening on your planet. There's the power. There's the resource. And that's how we can support you. And with that, I must take my leave and get to another meeting. Commander Z's coming over. Namaste, my dear friend. Namaste, dearest one. Thank you. Goodbye for now. Goodbye for now. All right, Lieutenant Razmann, thank you so much. I'm so looking forward to working with you. And me as well. I've only heard good things. Good. And Toorey, will you be assisting as well? Yes, I will. Very great. They're coming around. We must take our leave as well. And I just wish to say namaste. Namaste to you. Namaste, Toorey. Toorey, you are so soft. Thank you. I am fed well. Do you also get the light kosher food energy? Some of it. I drink some, but I'm not ready to let go of food yet. Very great. Thank you both. Galilee and Curry will walk you back to the cargo hold, Karen. We will talk soon. Thank you. All right, guys. We're headed back to the cargo hold. And Kari is saying, please remember, everyone, to connect with our groups for your meditations. Because the more that you connect and create synergies and collaboration and cooperation, the more that will happen on the planet. It is the way to hold the field. It is a way to hold the space. It is a way to invite it in. So the more that you can do that every day, there's the power. Clearly, you are all working very hard to shift the planet. And Karen took part in an event on the 8th of April to send love to the water molecules. It was an event to just hold the field in the water of the planet. And Karen, we saw the results. It was a huge shift. It was even higher than 553.5. But then, of course, everybody hit the ground running the next day and it shifted back down. We were not sure if it would hold above 50, and we were thrilled to see that it did. Me too. We've been working on this for years. The whole time we worked together, we've been working on it. Yes, we have. Okay, we are back in the cargo hold. Karen, we'd like to assist you with your mass meditation and have that recorded for everyone. All right, great. Why don't you tone today for balance and collaboration in the field of love? Ooh, I like that. Everyone. We're going to ground with the heart of Mother Earth, seeing a cord go from our feet down to the core of Mother Earth to the heart. And now we're going to root to the heart of Father God or unconditional love, whichever you prefer. We're going to anchor out to our Mother Central Sun, Light's origination point energy, and back to our oversoul. Aligning with all of our higher self aspects. We are one, we are present, we are all that is. Standing in our holy spiritual starlight radiance, radiating unconditional love to us, through us, from us, to us, through us, from us, to us, through us, from us, 24/7, 365. Oh, just feel that radiating through you. And in that stance, we call forth all benevolent beings, all of our benevolent friends throughout all of the councils, federations, all of our benevolent elemental friends, ascended masters, angels, archangels, all benevolent beings from this universe and all others, come together in one heart consciousness. And we send love. We send ascension healing cocoons of love to the core of Earth, the light grid, and the Mother Central Sun to triangulate this beautiful energy. We surround every molecule with this ascension healing energy. We surround all beings with ascension, healing cocoons of light and love. All those hurting, we surround with angels' wings as well. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We surround all leaders, organizations, governments, businesses, institutes, any group of 2 or more, all light workers, all farmers, food sources, livestock in healing ascension cocoons. We surround all countries in healing ascension cocoons. We then surround all of this, every single one of these cocoons, in the impenetrable bubbles of violet flame, the breath of God that only allows love to enter and exit. Anything being done to harm rapidly ricochets back to its source and implodes. We ask that for all farmers, farmland, livestock, food sources, light workers, to be surrounded in these impenetrable bubbles of violet flame. Any harm coming at them rapidly ricochets back to its source and implodes. We surround countries and their borders with these impenetrable bubbles of violet flame. Any harm coming to the country rapidly ricochets back to its source and implodes. Thank you, thank you, thank you for this and greater. As sovereign light beings, we intend, demand, and declare that all governments, agencies, organizations, businesses, institutes, any group of 2 or more, work for the people in harmony with Mother Earth and nature. We intend, demand, and declare that all lies and crimes against humanity be exposed and held accountable. All those who perpetrated these crimes, all the money goes back to the people. They give back, repent, repay, serve. Or we send them back to their origination point energy to be rebirth, reborn, rebooted, karma cleared, and they start over again as amoebas to learn light and love. We intend, demand, and declare a financial structure that allows all people equal buying power and an asset-backed currency that allows people to spend money without it being tracked. We intend, demand, and declare a healthcare system based on vibrant health and vital energy, vibrating us back to our vibrant frequency. We intend, demand, and declare, and an end to the drug cartel and the tyrannical enslavement on this planet. An end to all human trafficking. We intend, demand, and declare that all children be sacred, safe, and free from harm. We intend, demand, and declare a legal system that's based on honesty, justice, integrity, and truth. We ask for this and greater in the highest and greatest good. We ask for the truth about our history. We ask for the truth to be taught to our children. We ask for the opportunity to meet our neighbors, our galactic neighbors of light and love. Thank you, thank you, thank you for this and greater always in the highest and greatest good. We ask for Mother Nature and Earth to be held sacred and honored. We ask for an end to all the tyrannical pesticide enslavement and the chemicals, the harmful ingredients in foods and in water and soil. We pull the light kosher food energy up from other dimensions into this one, into the water, soil, and air, that everybody breathes it, drinks it, eats it. Thank you, thank you, thank you for this and greater. It is done, it is done, it is done. In the Trinity of Three, it is done. Now. Thank you, Galilee. Thank you, Curry. Thank you so much for supporting this and all the wonderful information you brought today. We are so appreciative, so grateful. All right, everyone. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for shifting and stepping into this opportunity. We can make a difference on Earth. We can continue to support the field. We can continue to hold the space. We have the ability to alchemize through our words, through our thoughts, through our intent, and through our sound vibration. What our bodies echo out will create the space for others. So, thank you in joining me on this quest. I am so grateful to collaborate and cooperate with all of you, and I look forward to our next update. Goodbye for now. Happy Eclipse Ascension energy. Yay! Enjoy. Bye for now. Enjoy your new beginnings, and bye for now.